everybody. Hi. Okay, happy Vlogmas day. Where are we? 19? Vlogmas day 19. Few more days. It's so funny because my grandson, he found a gift under the tree. And I think the last few years we hadn't been having a lot of gifts under the tree. And if it was, maybe it was just one. You know, times weren't great, and I did what I can, you know. But the uncles, they always took care of them. But this year, he was shocked to see more than one gift for him under the tree from me. He's like, oh my God, I got three from you, Grandma, 3. He goes, what happened? I don't know. And then he, the last one he found, he goes, oh, this is driving me nuts. And he knows one is kind of like a book thing because he can feel the rings. So he knows it's a book, but he doesn't know what kind. And he's like, it's killing me. I want to open it. It's like, well, you're just going to have to wait until Christmas morning. and they always want to do this thing. They always want to open up a gift at 12 o'clock midnight. And I always tell them, no. What they're going to open at 12 o'clock midnight is their own tin can of popcorn. That's what they're opening up. Because I got each one their own. I got each one their own can of popcorn, so they won't fight over it and things like that. But anyway, we are on day 19. Let's get this going. And of course, like you know, it's the Advent calendar from Barissimo, and it's coffee, of course, the K-cups. So we are doing 19. I don't know what this is for, so we're doing 19. I'm gonna put the cup down here. Let me get my finger in here. Okay. All right, still. Oh my God, do we have the amaretto? No, not yet. We got the amaretto. Oh my God, I've been waiting for this one. So 19, we finally got the amaretto. Awesome. I've been dying for that one. I'm like, I want the amaretto. So let's scratch that one off. So it is the amaretto, finally was the one all the way on the top. Okay, so let's give this baby a go. And again, I'm doing the 12 cup and was it the 12 cup? Yeah, I'm just doing the 12 cup because the 8 just wasn't enough for me. I showed you what 1 cup looked like. Okay, so and while we're waiting for that, let me get my sugar out, my creamer, and I have all my spices out because I had to make more cookies. I am gonna make one more cookie aside from the spritz. And that one is going to be the almonds. So I will be making the almonds. So let me get the cookies out. And I want to do 2 at a time. So remember, this was the chocolate one that's already soft, and this was the other one. So let's start cutting up these babies and start putting them in the oven. I figure I want to start doing them now so I can, don't worry, the table is clean. Because I'm already starting to bake. I don't want to be in the kitchen all day on Sunday, which is probably because I want to do some cleaning. So let's see if these things come out right. I'm going to do one, you know, a few of each. So I want to see how they look. You know what I mean? So I did sharpen my knife because I need a sharp knife. So, okay, so that's how one is looking so far. You don't want to make them too thin, but you don't want to make them too thick neither. So that one came out like that. I think it should have been a little bit more swirly, but oh, well, it is what it is. And this is what I mean that you start, you know, all you do is keep them in the freezer. And then when you're ready to bake, you just, you know, just throw them in the oven and you're ready to go. And it depends how big you want them. So this is the first batch and I'm going to put them in. Here. Now I am going to do more of these, of course, but I want to see how these look like. And these came a lot better. Okay, so I'll be doing these next. Because I don't know how big they're gonna spread. Hopefully they won't spread that big, so, but I don't know. And one more. Okay, all right, so while we're waiting for at least one of them to bake, we're gonna come back over here and let's taste this coffee. So I am going to do I'm going to do the I had to go outside and my hair got ruined because of the hat. I am going to do the almonds. I was supposed to buy some pecans. I'll go to the store. I can smell that. The amaretto, I could smell it. I was gonna buy some pecans and I forgot. Well, I have to go to Walmart later anyway, so I'll pick up the pecans there. And they're just like the moon-shaped cookies, and then you dip them in powdered sugar. So that's what they are. So I'll be doing the, what do you call it? The spritz, and then the almonds, and then the chocolate chip will be the last thing I make. Okay, so let's taste this coffee. Because I can really smell that amaretto in here. Okay. I know, I'm trying to stay away from sugar. I know. I've been eating so much stuff already. So many sweets. Okay, that looks good enough. Okay, and that's how it's looking. I don't want to tilt it too much. Okay, so let's give this a go. Actually, it's wait, because I just want to take a peek on the cookies. Now, I did fill up my other can. My can is already, I'm gonna come up here real quick so I can show you. Not that it's filling up, but because I want to fill it up. So I made the other cookies yesterday, the one with the little trees, and there they are. And plus, I like this one because just a little pink, what do you call it? A little pink gingerbread man. So I got these. These are nice. They're nice. They're nice and hard. And of course, I made my what do you call it? My gingerbread. And now I'm going to be making these and the other ones. And these also are going to go in here.
The ones when I make the spritz and the powder, I think the powder, I'm gonna end up putting them like, you know, like this in here, and then put them by themselves, because otherwise the powder is gonna go all over on the other cookies. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. Okay, so let's come back here. Just want to take a look. Nothing really happening with these cookies yet. So I do have them at 375, but because they were frozen, I'm gonna give them, because the Christmas tree ones, the ones I made, were frozen as well, and they said to cook them for 12 to 13 minutes. So I don't know if that's because it's frozen. I'm not sure, but the other cookies that I made, the sugar cookies, which I have over here, and these I have to decorate in a little bit. So they're all over here. Yes, I burned some of them, unfortunately. I think I burnt a reindeer, and I tell her, Donna, I go, this one's dead. This one is dead. She goes, yeah, it went down the chimney with Santa. Let's give this a go. It's still hot. Oh, you could taste that amaretto. I knew this one was gonna be good. I just knew it. Yeah, this one, you could really taste the amaretto in here. So I just wish they would go a little bit more stronger on their flavors for next year. Oh yeah, this is really good. This was good. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna keep cutting up the cookies. I'm gonna put some other stuff away. I'm not gonna be on here long because I was making the house for where I have my display of all my Christmas items, Christmas little thingies, and the tier tray and all those items. And I'm almost finished with it, and so I had to put on the house, I had to put on the little reindeer, and then I want to add snow on the bottom, but I don't want to add too much stuff because I don't want to use it. I don't know if I want to make it an all year round thing, or if I want to be able to switch it up and make it like a country, but I really am going to make that outhouse. Maybe I might make another one, maybe a little bit thinner, because I think I used three panels of cardboard. It made it thick. It did make it pretty thick, but I'm gonna buy a little saw so that I can really cut the cardboard, because trying to cut the cardboard with the scissors, I have to admit, was a little rough. But if I have a crafter's mini saw, I can cut it even, and I won't have to worry about trying to make sure that everything looks straight. It was a little bit hard for me, but nevertheless, I got it done. I got the roof on, and I did painted it brown, and so now I just have to make the windows, and like I said, I want to add snow on the bottom for the reindeer, and a little bit on the bottom for the door. So we'll see how it comes out looking. But yeah, thank you for joining me again. My name is Emma. You're always welcome if you want to see the outcome of the house and the outcome of all the cookies that I'm making. Just like, subscribe, and you can comment if you want, and you can also give me a lot of baking tips too. I'd appreciate it. I'll take any baking tip you got, especially if you see that I'm doing something wrong. Please tell me, please. I'm not going to be making the snowflake cookies until New Year's. I made a few, but I'm probably just going to decorate them red and green. But the snowflake cookies for New Year's are going to be white and blue, because I really want to use that. The porcelain cookies, I might wait. There's this porcelain cookie that I have a recipe for, and I'm like, I was thinking about that, and I was like, that porcelain frosting would look so good on a shoe. I have a template to make a shoe, and I said that would look like almost like a Cinderella shoe. That porcelain recipe for the icing would look so awesome on that shoe. So I don't know if I'll, maybe I'll make a what do you call it, snowflake, snowflake. I was gonna say a snowflake cake. Oh my God, a coconut cake, and then put the what do you call it, the porcelain shoe on top of it. I like the whole Cinderella theme. I don't know, and I'm even thinking about what do you call it. I saw something, and I thought it was awesome. Somebody made. I think she was trying to use some kind of, it was with the glue gun, and she made some kind of art with the glue gun, and I said, you know what, I might be able to get away with that and use the glue to make stairs and gates, because the stairs and the gates that I'm making, like for cards, you've seen the template that I have. I love the thing with stairs. I don't know what it is. But to make it an elegant stair, let me see. I don't want to burn these. Oh yeah. They're getting a little puffy, which, yeah, I don't want to bake them for too long. Thank God I didn't put them higher. I think I'm going to turn it down to 350, but so that's how the little Christmas tree ones were. They were puffy like that. And then they ended up they were puffy like that. And then they ended up, going down. So, yeah, I think I just want to make sure that they're not, burnt on the bottom. That's my worry. So I'm gonna give them a little bit more time, that maybe a couple of more minutes. I'm gonna check the bottom, and then we'll see how they come out. So I'm gonna give them like, what was that? Not even like, oh my God! Every time I open that oven, I feel like I'm burning my eyebrows and my eyelashes. It's like it just right in my face. But anyway, I'm gonna keep an eye on them. Again, I don't want to burn them like I did the poor reindeer. And yeah, so, all right. I don't know what I was talking. I think I was talking about stairs or something like that. Anyway, thank you for joining me, and we will see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 20. No way. How many more days do we have left? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more days till Christmas? Oh my God, 5 more days, guys. I can't wait. But I can't wait for the new year, because I definitely want to order that saw, that little mini crafter saw machine. I know I can do little mini saw table, because I know I can do a lot more with my crafts, especially my miniatures, if I get that mini saw table. So I can't wait to get that. Okay, guys, I am going to leave you here, and we'll see you in a bit. Okay, hi everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? I finally washed my hair. It feels so good. And I feel so free. I don't feel it like it's so thick because I dyed it. And I don't know if you remember, I was sitting in the living room and I was talking, and I went like that, and you were able to see all my grays. Anyway, I finally dyed it, and usually I always use a lot of, what do you call it, root touch-up for the grays and everything, the spray and everything, and it just makes my hair really thick, and all the black gets all over my fingers. I hate it. But it just makes my hair feel heavy. But after I dye it and wash it, it just feels so good. It feels so free. Anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about. Not my hair. I finally washed my hair. Okay, so we're back at crafting, and I already got the house already painted. Hope this doesn't shut off. Oh, here we go. Xerxes. I already got my glue gun in. Now remember, my name is Emma, by the way, if this is the first time you're jumping on. And my focal point were these guys right here. These two, because I really did like the reindeer, and I really did like the house. I go, where am I gonna put this on, you know? So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna put it, I'm gonna make a house, and I'm just gonna put it like that. But I'm not gonna put those on yet because I'm thinking about making like a little wood thing around the house, like that kind of. So I can, what do you call it? I'm gonna put some like foam strips in the back just to make it the house pop out. But I would really like to have some kind of wood around, like a frame around the house. But we'll see. That's why I got these little guys out. So I told you I got a lot of wood stuff. So that's what we're going to be working with right now. So I have to try to finish the roof. So the roof, I'm using, I already finished coloring everything. Everything's red. This is the wood part. You kind of like, it is a little bit, you can still see the wood through there. And it did take me a long time to color, not a long time, but you know, and it just feels so, I don't know, like so rough. But, well, it's just for me. So this is how it looks like. And I did use the foam boards because there was just no way I was going to be able to use the cardboard to cover. It just wasn't going to work, and everything was just so lopsided. You could just see here, see how it's like open right there. So I'm going to try to cover that. But right now I'm going to do the top. So I already have my glue gun out. So I think, you know what? I didn't even have to color this because it's going to get covered anyway. But I did. Anyway, we're going to put that on. And I like this. I don't know if you noticed that little flip. That little flip is perfect for the top. I'm going to go and I'm going to show you why in a second. I'm going to make sure it's on the right side. Because when you put it on this side, it literally closes up the top. So now I'm going to do the other side. Okay. I mean, it just works perfectly. Okay, so let me put glue on here. So this one's going to take me a few days to get finished. I'm not going to be able to finish this all in one day. Make sure this is on right. I really wanted those to touch. Yeah, that was just the foam from the meat package. So nice miter touch there. So okay, so we got that on. Like I said, if I knew I was going to do that, I would not have painted that spot. Okay, so I do need to put more wood on here to make it look, you know. So I already cut out a lot of pieces, and the same thing, I'm going to try to make it match as much as I can. Although I don't think it's going to work that well, but oh well. I think I'll go a little bit, yeah, because it's not, if I put it right on the foam, see how it's open? So I'm going to have to make sure they match. So, oops, I'm going to try to, let me see. It's going to be hard to do with one hand, but I'm trying to get the pencil. And let's see, 'cause I really want to know where to glue. Start gluing. How far up to glue the how far up to push it up to glue. Okay, so I know I need to start here. So let's do that. And we have to, and now all of this is like, where'd it go? Okay, so I got it here, right? Okay, now I gotta do the other side. And then I had to cut another little piece to extend it, although I could have sworn I extended it out a little bit. Okay. All right, it's not perfect, but you get what I mean. Okay, now the other side, I'm gonna do it backwards. So I really need this to touch up there. Where did I mark it? I know I marked it. Oh, okay, I marked it on this side. Okay, so get more glue. I'm gonna try to aim it on top of the there. I should have done it the other way. Okay, should. Oh, it's not bending right. Okay, well, close enough. I mean, it's not as close as I wanted it to be, but oh, it's not even close here. I'm trying to push it up a little bit. Okay, so this is as much I'm going to be able to do. And let me put the last part on, which is right here. And I'm going to do it this way, just to meet up. I'm going to try to practice making more of these, but you know, do a lot more measuring. Like, see, this is not staying down. See if I can push that down a little bit. Just give it a few seconds so it can stay down. I'm not worried about the back. It's mostly the front that I'm worried about. Okay, so that's gonna have to work. Okay, so we got that, and now I have to figure out how to cover that, the edges. So that's why I bought these guys out. And I said, okay, well, let me see, because trying to cut this, trying to cut the, you know, the length is not going to be easy. It would have been easier with the little ones, you know, making that tiny little dollhouse like he did. But with this, it's not going to work. So I'm going to see if I can just cover everything up with these guys. So let's see what we can do. I'm just going to cut all this off. And I'll probably be using the frames for these as well. Right there, use what you got. Use what you got, guys. So let me put some more. I can't even see. Okay. just gonna start putting glue down. I don't know how far I'm gonna get, but I think it was these guys I cut. And I'm just gonna start putting them down. I should have done it this way. Okay, and the other ones, and then I'm just gonna do it the opposite way. This way, and I'll cut that off in a second. And then I guess the other one's gonna have to go this way. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be fun to cut. I should have cut them in the first place. Okay. That worked. They're a lot more thinner, so it'll cover it up. Okay. So let me get some more. You know, so it's just gotta, like I said, just to work with what you got. So now I'm gonna do this side. Oh, I think sticky. Okay, I don't need all this here. So put all this. I don't need this paint right now. Might need this. I don't know if I need that. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, clear your stuff so you can see what you're doing. Okay. It would be nice if I would have put some resin on here or some, maybe, hey, I know, I can use that clear stuff, right? That Mod Podge that I bought. Or would it be a waste? Ah, just leave that. A house isn't that shiny, right? Okay, so we're gonna have to try to figure out how to do this one. So I need to cover that hole up there. So I think I'm gonna go backwards on this one. Probably 2 of them. Okay, so one going one way and one going the other way. Because I really need to cover that hole. Okay, let's see what we got here. So we're definitely going to go this way, right? And the other one is going to go the other way. And to cover that hole. Not that much, but didn't do much. Oh well. It's gonna have to do. Probably if I paint it, maybe it'll close up. Okay, so now we're gonna go back over here. And we're going to do the same this way. And then the other one's gonna go the other way. I need a one with a point. No, it was this way. No, it has to be the one with the point. Okay. Well, I might need the pencil after all. Okay. Everything just shoots out, which makes me laugh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I need more glue. Don't tell me I have no more glue. I know I mean, I have glue. I'm just like, what did I do with the glue stick? I know, I always put glue sticks, you know, in here or in my basket if I don't have to get up. Oh, they're always there. Always have to be ready, guys. Always have to be ready. Okay, so I'm doing this way, right? Oh, wait. I did cut one out already. Ah, shoot. I did that cut that for a reason. I forgot that I cut it. Oh well. It is sticking. Oh well. Now I need one with the points. Oh, let me grab another one. To come all these little wood pieces, you just never know why you might need them. Okay, I'm gonna trace this. Oh, Jesus. Cut that off. Fell pencil. I have to do this one over again. Apparently the glue dried up too fast. That's one thing about glue sticks. You have to hurry. It will dry out pretty quickly. All right. Okay. Okay, so there we go. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some brown paint and I am gonna paint all this stuff brown. And then we are going to, oh, I don't have to, let me get some of this glue off. Okay, so that works, right? Okay, so let me put all this away. Trying to put the ones, oh, I needed a few of these for the door, right? Look at this. Like, I don't know what happened there. It'd probably be good to make like icicles or something. I don't know. Paint them white. You know, put a whole bunch of shreds of paint. Okay. There you go, thinking again. Stop. Okay. All right. Take a few of those out because I do want to do the door. Put this back over here. And I think we're good for now. And what I'm going to do, I do have brown paint, but I have to go get some water and everything. Okay, so I went to go get the paint. Here it is, but I'm like, this is not going to work. I need something smaller. And I could have sworn I had some brushes out here. I don't remember putting them away. I mean, I have brushes, but jewelry one. Okay. I could have sworn I had some brushes up there, but I don't see them right now, so just trying to, okay, this is soft enough. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to need the glue gun anymore, so I'm going to unplug that. Let that cool down before I put it away. Or can I'll just leave it up there for now. Let that cool down. You know how it is, you just don't want the glue to, especially the hot part, to touch anything, because especially plastic on plastic, especially if it's hot, it'll melt. Okay, so I never really put these on little dishes. I just go in and get them out. So everything's dry. I'm not going to do the back. I mean, I'll paint the back, but I'm not going to, you know, do the wood thing on the back. I mean, paint it. So So I'm gonna start painting this. Some of it still has the glue on it. Is that wood or glue? I'm not even sure. I think it's glue. Yeah, I think it was glue. Okay. I don't know about this wood. This wood really, like, really sucks up the paint. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about the back. The back, I'm just gonna paint it. I'm just more worried about the front than I am the back. I'm like, where's the paint? Jesus. I'm gonna have to come in here with tweezers. I think I got a lot of that glue on here still. I'm just gonna leave it. I don't know. Can you tell that it has glue on it? I mean, from far away you can't, but I don't know. Oh well. I'll be more aware of it next time. Try to take off as much as I can. Trying to get in here. Okay. Okay, let's do this at the top. Just trying to get inside the back a little bit. So much of the white won't show. I mean, I know I'm not gonna, what do you call it, do anything, but I don't want too much of the white to show, just in case somebody does decide to grab it and flip it up. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, I learned that when I was painting my dress forms. I was like, oh, I have to put more paint in here. You can see the cardboard. Which I haven't given up on those. I'm still doing those. I'm just doing all these other projects because of the holiday and just trying to get as much as I can done. Okay. I might have to come in here with a tinier brush. I do have not a lot of sets of brush, but you know, I do have smaller brushes with tips in it, smaller tips. Every time I go to, to Walmart or to, I haven't been to Michael's like for the longest time. I think it's every time I go to Walmart and I see brushes or, to the Dollar Tree. I always pick up, whatever I see. Especially tape. I'm always buying tape. Okay. I think this is gonna have to do. It's not great, but it's not. The thing is that it wasn't as small as. I'm gonna have to paint that. See that? I'm gonna have to paint that red. Obviously, the paper got bent or something, but I'll just paint it red and glue it. Okay, so there we are, guys. It's all done. And then later on, when I have a chance, I'm just gonna work, because I want the door to have a wood frame, but in order for me to do that, I got to paint these guys and let them dry. And then I want to put some foam things on it so it could stick out a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then of course I'll do the same with the reindeer. I'll put like a little foam thing so it could be like it's sticking out a little bit. Okay, guys, so that's where I'm at right now, and I'm just gonna paint these real quick brown and try to get some of this glue off. And yeah, so we will see you in a bit. Have a good day.